Level 1, the first contribution. Your phone screen lights up at 7:42 a.m. A notification from your bank. Transfer completed. $200. The money is gone from your checking account. Not spent, not lost, just moved into something called a Roth IRA. You're 25 years old. Rent is $1,150 a month. Gas just hit $4.20 a gallon again. Your credit card balance sits quietly at $643. Nothing dramatic, just normal life. But this morning feels slightly different. You open the investment app again. Balance, $200. It looks small, almost pointless. Your checking account now shows $1,914 instead of $2,114. That difference sits in your mind all morning. Loss aversion kicks in immediately. Your brain treats the transfer like spending. At lunch, you almost swipe your credit card for a $17 burrito combo. Then you pause. You think about the $200. You pick the $9 sandwich instead. Nothing has changed in your life yet, but something invisible has started. A tiny shift in how you see money, and the clock has just begun. Level 2, the habit builder. 30 days pass. Another transfer hits your Roth IRA. $200 again. Your checking account feels tighter now. Rent, auto drafts, your phone bill, Netflix, gas, groceries. But the investment app now says $403. The extra $3 looks strange. You didn't deposit that. Market growth. You stare at the number longer than expected. At work, someone mentions a weekend trip to Miami. Flights are $380 round trip. Your brain does fast math. 2 months of Roth contributions. Opportunity cost suddenly feels real. You still go out that night, but you skip the third drink. A $16 cocktail suddenly feels like stealing from your future. Your credit card company emails you about reward points, cashback offers, dining bonuses, but now another calculation runs quietly in your head. Every $100 you invest at 25 could become $1,000 by retirement. Suddenly, small purchases feel heavier than before. Not painful, just visible. Level 3, the market noise. 6 months later, your Roth IRA balance reaches $1,312. You check it more often than you admit. Then one morning, the number drops. $1,244. The market dipped overnight. It's only $68, but your brain reacts like something broke. Fear cycles start quickly. You refresh the app again and again. Your coworker says the stock market might crash. Your phone fills with headlines, inflation, interest rates, the Federal Reserve. That night, you delay buying new running shoes, even though your current pair is falling apart. The money would come from checking, but psychologically, it feels connected to the Roth. Investment decisions begin leaking into daily life. Your friends upgrade phones every year. You stretch yours another 12 months. Your credit score climbs quietly in the background because you're carrying less balance. Nobody notices, but your financial identity is slowly shifting. You're not just a spender anymore. You're someone protecting future money. Level 4, the compounding machine. At 29, the math starts getting strange. Your Roth IRA balance crosses $18,000. You didn't deposit that much. Market growth did part of the work. You run the projection calculator. If you max the Roth contribution, $7,000 per year, and average 7% returns, the account could reach around $1 million by your mid-60s. The numbers feel unreal. But then another calculation hits harder. What if you started at 35 instead of 25? You would lose nearly $400,000 in long-term growth. Opportunity cost now has a dollar value. At the same time, life gets louder. Your rent jumps to $1,650. Your car insurance increases. Gas fluctuates weekly. Your credit card, APR, creeps to 24.9%. Banks tighten lending. Payment networks flag unusual charges. Your student loan payment resumes. Decision fatigue becomes real. Every paycheck requires planning. Groceries, gas, credit cards, 401k contributions from work, and that Roth IRA. But the system is now working quietly for you. Every year, the IRS allows new contributions. Every market dip becomes discounted shares. You're no longer reacting emotionally. You're participating in a machine called compounding. Level 5, the quiet millionaire. Fast forward. You're 45 now. The Roth IRA balance crosses $420,000. You didn't win the lottery. You didn't day trade crypto. You just kept transferring money. Month after month, year after year. The same boring $200, then $300, then $500 contributions. The markets crashed twice during that time. You kept buying anyway. Now something strange happens. Your investments sometimes grow more in a single year than your entire annual contribution. Compounding finally becomes visible. Your friends start asking about money. How did you build that? You remember the morning at 25 when $200 felt like a loss. Now that same habit built a system bigger than any single paycheck. Your future self quietly thanks your younger self for surviving the fear cycles, ignoring the noise, and continuing when the numbers looked small. Because the truth is simple. Wealth rarely arrives dramatically. It accumulates silently. So here's the question. If you were 25 today and could start a Roth IRA with just $200 a month, would you actually do it? Or would your future self wish you had? Comment your answer below and subscribe for the next financial scenario that might completely change how you see money.